it's your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. Welcome to the Red Sea. How y'all doing? Before we jump into the video, make sure you visit the ebook store. Link will be in the description below to get the Red Sea ebooks and other ebooks that's available as well. If you want to stay up to date and other gaming tips or hidden tips or updates to the ebook, go to the Patreon, subscribe to the gaming section. So guys, we're going to be going over a formation, which is the bunch, strong, nasty. The play is going to be called gun bunch, white trail. The bunch, strong, nasty. Gonna be going through some, cool plays and stuff like that. And some hot routes that you can do to make the play a little bit more better for you guys to run. So yeah, another thing too, if you want to find this play in different playbooks as well, it's going to be available on the Denver Broncos, the Indianapolis Colts, Philadelphia Eagles, Pittsburgh Steelers, Seattle Seahawks, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers is where you're going to find this play. The cool thing about this route is that you can run it stock, but like I always do, I like to run my play to see how the routes and defensive line and plays develop and see how long I got left in my pocket to climb or stuff like that. And if you're interested in that, you can join the hidden coach tips, the hidden tips from Madden stuff for the ebook I have for that. So yeah, be on the lookout for that ebook to give you hidden tips that I go over with you guys. So, as you can see in this route, the play itself is very good to run. You got two open wides, you got the out route, you got the inside post. But the only main concern that I have is this running back, so I will switch that route automatically. But everything else you can run stock. So now that you got a good meaning on how the play is ran, first adjustment that I do is put him in a flat. That'll be the first adjustment that I do. Now make this play a little bit more better because you got a bit of a flood concept and two check downs that you can do with the drag and the flat, and you can wait on that white trail to come across the field. So that's going to be the opportunity to run across the field a little bit more better. So this flat is going to automatically be open and get you an extra 2 or 3 yards, if not 4. But if you can get a one-on-one type of contact, it'll be running a little bit more better. So that'll be my first adjustment on here. It's just a flat. Now, when you run this, that flat is open. You can definitely get one-on-one contact with the defensive end, linebacker, or corner. The next adjustment I do on this play is put him in a flat, put Harmon in a slant, put the R1 in a drag. Then you can actually wait on that flat to come around. Now you got a sort of a flood concept. So, like I always say, your first read will be there. Then you got your first read with the post on the inside for a one-play touchdown. It actually sucks down the defense and give you a little bit more of an opportunity. So actually on that route, I'm going to show you an instant replay to make this a little bit more better. Now, I had 3 chances to throw this route. I had the flat route on my first go. If I feel as though the blitz is getting a little tight and they sending the heat, I have him as my first route. The next route I have, if I wait on that white trail, I got Kelsey coming across the middle. If that white trail is too slow to develop, I got my 2 slant routes and my drag route to go across the field. Then if I wait a little bit longer, I got him on the inside positioning for the post for a one-play touchdown. So that's the first thing that you can do for that type of adjustment. Now, the cool thing about this adjustment is that you can actually motion him over, and the inside route will go inside. But this is risky, so you definitely want to take on account for that. So you have to wait for that play to develop. But if it don't develop, make sure you hit the circle route or the triangle route. If it doesn't develop and it don't come sooner, you'll be able to hit that circle route quickly. You'll be able to hit that quickly. As you can see, I'm giving you an observation of what might happen if you can't throw it on time. You'll go to your check down automatically. I'm about to show you here when you run it with Kelsey on that side. Sometimes he try to block the bump for a block and release, which is good. That actually get him up, but you don't want him to free up that route. So when he gets free, he gets bumped, but sometimes that route actually come back developed. But now that you got the slant coming across the field, so you'll be able to hit him and you'll have a block off of that. So when you run this play again here, and you put triangle and a flat. Now, if you wait for that play to develop, he's sending 6 now. So if you wait a little bit, he'll be able to hit that route across the field. The cool thing about this play is depending on how you pass lead it to, because sometimes that safety actually comes down, actually breaks up the play, or user it. So it's very situational on how to throw that pass. So you don't want to force it. You want to wait till it develop as it goes along. But if you feel as though you see that, pass lead up, got you a nice rack up side of the field just for your third receiver. That's what you want to take into account mostly, is the drag and the flat route. So that'll be your second adjustment. The next adjustment that you want to do is you want to smart route R1. You want to put running back in the flat again. And you want to put circle on the slant. And you want to put square in the drag. Now you got a two-way type of thing. But you already got the flat running that type of drag, but sometimes that flat get over there faster than that drag. So you can either hit either one, but if you wait a little bit longer, you got a nice inside. Cause that drag is pulling it down. So the next thing you want to do is that you can put R1 on a fade, leave that drag there, leave that post there, and put him on a flat. Or sometimes you can actually motion him out to the left side and it runs that flat on the left side to pull that corner to the left. But sometimes you can actually hit triangle and put him in a zig. That'd be the next route because you got that slant, so you got that zig across the field. So now you got a zig and a drag going across the field, but you don't want to miss your maximum, so you want to look for that route closely. If that zig hits perfectly, you can be able to throw it a little bit quicker. I waited too late to throw it, so yeah. So if I'm playing seriously, I'll put him on the route here, put him in a zig on the right side, and also leave him dragged. That's all you want to do. If that zig hit perfectly, if he hit perfectly, throw it. That's an extra 5 or 4 yards right there. Only if you see it. Only if you see it. But this is not how I play in their league, and I'm showing you guys. So yeah, this would be the first adjustment. Put him here. Put him in a zig. You have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 route. So that's 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 receivers going out. So that's pretty cool. So when he hits that zig, if that zig going, if it don't be there, you can actually come back and throw it. So it depends on how you throw it. They actually guard everything. So I just threw the ball away. The next thing you want to do, a lot of people don't know. You can put him in the zig here. You can put him in the slant here. And you can put Kelsey in the drag. To me, I like these drags a little bit better from the tight end from that side. To me, I think it's a little bit more faster for Kelsey because he got bigger body. So as you see here, got that drag. He actually bringing down 2 people. Opens up hard and right up the field. So if they're playing zone or man, you can pretty much tell when that play is developed because you're already sending 4, so that 4 can guard it a little bit longer. But as you can see here, you see how he's dropped down and they all try to follow Kelsey. Usually one of them be user, but usually he got to give up 1. So if you're playing one-on-one with one of the tight ends, you pretty much got him if you got a good stick work. But usually this will be open every time. Then just like I said, if he got inside positioning, if he has inside positioning, make sure you hit it. But also you got that out route too, so you want to be on the lookout for that out route too as well. So as you can see, the out route going to the left here, to the right, I'm sorry. It'll be open too. But that's a tricky pass to do, but yeah. Like I said, you can drag him, put him in a slant, put him in a flat. You can look for the out route too. Depending on how he's playing situational, he's sending 6, so he got inside positioning. So that gives you a nice little inside pass too for the post. Actually opens up the post a little bit more better. So the next thing you want to do for the next route too, I like to mess with is if he's playing on the out route like that, you can actually slant him. If I'm not mistaken, you can actually motion him out. Now you got one-on-one with the receiver. I'm going to go more into depth with this, but the slant will be able to work. You want to just look for inside positioning. I'm going more in detail about that in the hidden tip ebook. A little bit more to actually beat a receiver with one player, where you can actually just use literally one play and just playing on the corner because a lot of people don't use the corner. And if they do, it even makes it more treacherous. But if you get inside position, that'll be a quick throw. So yeah, that's what I would do in a situation like this. So if you get inside positioning, you got good body on him, depending on the receiver, you'll be able to get that every time. And he will be pissed. So yeah, if that linebacker not going into it, yeah, you can be able to do that. But overall, this play is pretty much run stock. It ain't really too much other adjustment that you can do. And if you want to just freestyle it, like I be doing a lot, it's pretty much how you play in the game, because my route is always going to be this flat route. If you don't have that option with Mahomes, it's always going to be an out route. The out routes run cool. It just depends on situational if they don't get caught in that line. But if they don't, it's pretty much open every time. And you get a play on running with the running back. So you want to take that into account. Make sure with Kelsey too. A lot of people don't know with Kelsey is that a lot of people don't run a lot of flats situation. And a lot of people don't run the corner situation. So you know what I'm saying? Because it puts you in the out route too, or the post. As you can see there, you can put them in a zig route. But to me, in general, the corner were the 2 out routes. Now, the cool thing about this is that you can smart route them. It'll go a little dig. So this is what I would do. I would put him on an out route. Like put him on a out route. This is just me in general. The out route or the zig. The zig works this year, so I go with zig. So now you got the zig. Now you'll put the running back over here to mix it up. This is more of a freestyle position. Now you got the running back. Now I would put him in a zig to the left. Now you got a 2 zig concept with an out route and a flat route under it. Now that flat route, you don't want to take over that zig because now you put that running back in a flat route. You can do a lot of things, but if you want to mix it up with them, you can put Kelsey in a curl. Now, what makes this dynamic is that they're going to think Kelsey's going to be running the drag, but he's really not. He's going to be going for that curl, but you got 2 zigs going out. So that linebacker got to give up 1. You got to give up something. So as you can see here, the linebacker got to give up something. So that's one of the adjustments. If you're interested for other tips and stuff, just go to the Patreon. Let me know a message. I can do a personal video for you, or I have updates there for new formations. So yeah, you see the zig route here. He has to give up something. These linebackers got to give up something. The zig route. And if you wait a little bit longer, look what Kelsey does. Because he already bumped him. Already got past his player. See, wide open. Because they're all following that zig route. Then you got the out route. Then you got the other zig route to the left side. That's just naked open. This is pretty much a touchdown. So actually open up with a lot of routes out of the bunch formation, which is meta. So if you enjoyed the tip, thank you guys for coming by. I'm out of here, guys. Deuces.